How much of the roster have you gotten the chance to work with and extended?
I want to say probably 60 to 75%. It's kind of split half and a half. Have about 5 new guys arrive yesterday, and then we had, I think we brought up 20 guys from extended, and we have 7 guys coming from the draft, so it's split evenly. But the main thing I'm doing is allowing the guys that's been with us the last 3 months to lead and introduce these new guys our culture and the way we do things. So it makes my job a little easier because we planted the seeds with the guys that's been with us for a while.
Have you seen the new Moonshiners gear?
I have not. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a pretty cool concept. I'm from South Carolina, so moonshine is big there, so it rings a bell with my ears hearing about moonshine.
Yeah.
Having a couple guys back from last year, how nice is that to already have a couple guys here who know the area and know the atmosphere here to get right off the bat?
It's important. Syrian and Glendenning, those guys was here last year, and you can tell they're a little bit more comfortable with the transition because they've been here before, kind of know what to expect, and it's an opportunity for them to lead. And Syrian's doing a great job helping the Spanish speaking players on the team, and his English has improved a lot over the years, so it's big having those 2 guys around. It's very important, and it's able to, the little details that we don't see, those guys are able to lead in that way. So it's good having them here.
How much have you gotten to talk to those guys specifically that are making their second trip back here?
A lot. We kind of in the extended, you don't know if you're gonna have a guy or not, because those guys have potential of going up to Charleston or even higher. So you never know, but we always hypothetically speak. Even with Glendenning and Syria, I just say, hey, well, if you're with us, this is your responsibility, and they was both open about it, and it's a good opportunity for them to lead, because what we do is try to create leaders, man. Because when you're on the field, it's 9 positions, but you're leading your position. So if you teach a bunch of guys how to lead themselves, they're good at leading others as well. And if you have a clubhouse full of leaders, you're in a good shape to position yourself to have a good year.
In your experience, how when guys are making their second trip back to the same team, 2 years in a row, how much drive, how hungry are they to prove themselves here and try to work their way up the ladder?
The way we approach it, no matter where you're at, you hungry to get better. If you're in AAA, AA, high A, low A, big leagues, our motto is get better every day, because it's somebody always come behind you, and you always want to move forward. So that's the Pirate way. The motto is just be the best version of you every day, and just do whatever it takes to get better. And that's the concept and mentality that Glendenning and Syria has taken on, and you can see the growth. I mean, especially with Glendenning, came in, was new to the organization last year, and when guys come down to visit and extended, they just see how he's grown over since the beginning of spring training up to this point. So I'm excited to see what type of season those 2 guys will have, and you never know how long they'll be here. They could be here one day or be here for half the season, I don't know, but the main thing is just helping those guys move forward.
Got a bunch of guys here that just signed their first professional contracts in the last couple weeks here.
Yeah.
What's your advice going to be to those guys who are new draftees getting here and just trying to get them grounded and get them ready for pro ball right away?
For me, it's an important task because I'm their first manager, so I try to. It's a big responsibility to do things the right way, but the main thing is congratulate them, let them know the hard work to get here, but it starts a new journey. It's like being freshmen in college again. You got to start all over and learn how to play play ball at the professional level. It's a little different with the details of the game, and the grind of playing every day is a little different compared to the college schedule. You have 2 or 3 days off, but they're excited and they'll learn they're in the right organization. We do things the right way, getting these guys becoming pros and becoming Pirates. That's a very important goal for us.
Kind of building off that, you're taking a lot of kids in their first contract, but also the first time out of high school, living with their parents, out of college for the first time. How much of growing them into young men as well as ball players is your responsibility?
For me, that responsibility is more important than on the field. That's a byproduct, but growing these guys as young men to be responsible and be a positive impact in the community is more important, because they're not going to play baseball for the rest of their lives. So us pointing them as young men is more important than the game. The game is what we love to do, and that's why we're here, but the vehicle is just drive these guys to make good decisions on and off the field and just be a pirate at all time. And that's something we're very big on and very important, just creating young, positive men in our society.
Was 22 your playing number?
Yes. Yes, first time I've had it back since 2015. I don't get too caught up in numbers, but if I have an opportunity to get it, I take it.
Any story behind it?
No, my family, and when I was growing up, I was number 2, and I was like, 2 don't look that good as a pitcher when you get in pro ball, so I doubled up to 22. And I wore it in basketball as well when I was in high school, so it's kind of one of those numbers I just stuck with. No lucky number, now I just like the number.